When does it become a crime in this country to ask for a better country?
Stop arresting labor leaders. Stop arresting protesters. Stop going after journalists. Focus on tackling insecurity in the country. Go and arrest Bello. Government is afraid to arrest Bello, but the government is angry with protesters. What kind of a country is this?
Hello everyone, welcome once again to Think Tank TV. Now, exactly 7 days after the arraignment of Nnamdi government protesters, they have finally gained their freedom as the court has gone ahead to grant them bail on some conditions that will be unveiled to you by the lawyers who presided over the matter. Amid the controversies and criticisms of the President Bola Tinubu administration going ahead to allegedly intimidate Nigerians who have been vocal against the government, lawyers who presided over the matter have come out to speak up, expressing their displeasure at the President Bola Tinubu's administration, and also gone ahead to advise on strategies that will be the way forward in the nation of Nigeria. Please do want to listen to the thoughts for yourself, and I'll be coming back to give my thoughts about it.
The court has granted each of the defendants bail upon certain conditions that we hope will be met in the next few hours or a day or thereabouts. But I raised another fundamental issue, which is the fact that a set of 49 defendants were remanded in court by a court order for 60 days under the law, Section 396 of the Act. The remand is supposed to be for a period of 14 days and to be renewed upon an application by the prosecution or by the states. Charges have been filed against 10 of the first set of 49 defendants. Another set of 79 defendants are languishing in prison custody as we speak, without trial, without arraignment in court. It should not be. What now happens to the first set of 49 defendants and the remainder 39 of the first set that are still languishing in prison custody, whose only sin was their daring to challenge the states to end bad governance and make the country better? When does it become a crime in this country to ask for a better country? The court is bound, as a matter of fact, to say that this other set of 39 defendants who has not been produced in court should be released alongside their co-detainees on bail. Bail is an article of good faith donated by the Constitution. It derives from the laws of God. God gave man in the Garden of Eden liberty, and the Constitution did not donate this right. The Constitution only reinforces the right, which is the law of God himself. No man, and I repeat, should be held in prison custody for demanding and asking for what is right, proper, and just. As we speak today, the landing price of fuel is 1,135 naira, which is even above what the country is charging today. These are part of the grievances of the Nigerian citizens, which they are asking for, that governance be better. We're happy the court has granted a bill. We will perfect the bail conditions, and we will move from there and come for the trial on the 27th for the state to prove its case. But we have also demanded that the body of evidence, the allegations that have been laid against the defendants, there is no scintilla of evidence before the court to prove those charges. We have demanded that the state should have the temerity and the balls to present this evidence in court on that day and furnish it to us ahead of time so we can adequately prepare for their defense. But God willing, liberty is sure for Nigerians.
What I have to say is that the government should go and focus on more serious things. You should go and arrest Bello. Bello is currently above the law. Why are we here? Why are we even here? Let's get serious. 80-something people were killed in Yobe by terrorists. The government is not angry. The government is angry with protesters. 30-something people were just killed in Niger 2 days or 3 days ago. The government is not angry. The government is arresting protesters. How can you say protest is a crime and you even charge people therewith? It doesn't make any sense that we are even here in the first place. So I will not comment on the propriety or otherwise of what's already before the court. However, I'm enjoying the Nigerian government to get serious. Stop arresting labor leaders. Stop arresting protesters. Stop going after journalists. Focus on tackling insecurity in the country. Go and arrest Bello. Why are you scared of Bello? You understand? After all, Bello is disregarding and disrespecting the court. The court has ordered for his arrest, but the government is afraid. The government is afraid to arrest Bello. But the government is angry with protesters. What kind of a country is this? And finally, I want to sincerely appeal to the citizens that citizens must rise up and protest. Protest is a constitutional right. Don't be scared. All these things they are trying to make people scared so that people will not come and protest. Look at how can fuel be more expensive in Nigeria than even mineral. We have the crude. The crude is here. Fuel should be cheaper than pure water. But we have the crude. Bad leadership is our problem. The governor stealing our money is our problem. If they cannot go after Bello, why are they arresting and parading protesters? Thank you.
Oh, well, I'm very much comfortable. First, let me sincerely appreciate the kind ruling of my Lord. Bail has been granted to the likes of 10 million naira. And with the production, yes, 10 million naira, with the production of a shorty, one shorty to each of the defendants. With their they will deposit their international passport and their recent passport and their NIN, that is National Identification ID cards. I think that's all.
The incarceration of protesters is a stain on the collective consciousness of Nigerians. The problem of this country are not the people protesting. The subject of the protest is what the government should rather focus on.
You've seen it for yourself. Now, the truth is that the world is actually watching. And the leaders of Nigeria must understand that as a giant of Africa, whatever precedent is set becomes a narrative. It's not a hidden fact to understand that protest is actually the right of the people and it can never be taken from them. Yes, a lot of people have called on the government to focus on more real issues rather than focusing on these trivial issues to silence people who are vocal against the government. And come to think of it, what the people are complaining about is not a hidden issue. It's not something that people do not see around the world, that the economic situation of Nigeria is actually languishing. And the best is that the government should focus on seeing how to resuscitate the economy of our nation. A lot of people have also complained about the fact that this is the second year and running of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, and we all know what it is. That at this point, the government will come out and say that we're still doing our best to understand the system, we're still blaming the past government for their failures, give us some time. And we all know that the moment the second year is over and the government moves into the third year of governance, the next thing you begin to hear is politics. They begin to strategize on how they are going to take power again. And how then can the people benefit from the so-called democracy that they voted into power? This is why people have continually called on the government to expedite action to ensure that they focus on people-oriented projects that would better the lives of Nigerians. Please, we'd like you to do well to intentionally hit the comment section and drop your thoughts. Let's get to know what you think about the current arrests, prosecution and bail of the NBAD government protesters. And we shall continually be here to serve you. Many thanks indeed to all our viewers and returning subscribers. We truly do not take it lightly. My name again is Moses, and this is Think Tank TV. See you on our next video. Bye for now.